That is in. Murray with the win. So welcome here to Missouri S&T for tonight's nightcap. The Waynesville Tigers in the black and Pius. Tigers get the ball in the back. So Waynesville coming off a close loss to Hazelwood. Or to they lost earlier. I can't remember off the top of my head who they lost to. But it was a very close 3-point game. And they're going to start with the three. Tigers in orange and the black, and the kind of dark blue and white is St. Pius. I think they're Kansas City. I hope they are. I did not get that clarified, but there's several of them. Tigers again with the ball. Brooks once again coming down. And of course, another three. Thank you for joining us tonight on this broadcast, and I want to thank the Rolla School District for allowing all these games to broadcast. This is number 8 in 2 days. And St. Pius will start the scoring. And grab the bracket here, and I can tell you what happened to Waynesville. They lost to Hazelwood West. So it was correct. So 6:23 in the first quarter. So far the Tigers off 2 threes started this game. And Waynesville, they are, it's like a kind of a three-high defense here. So Pius thought about the three, couldn't get it. Little step-in jumper, that's short, into the Tigers' hands. And St. Pius, another three for Waynesville. That one off target, into the hands of St. Pius, the Lancers. Fox High School defeated the Rolla JV previous to this. And Truman picked up a victory the very first game of the night. And Lincoln Prep picked up a victory. Lincoln out of Kansas City, they picked up a victory in the second game. So St. Pius heads to the line, 5:40 to go in the first quarter. I thank everybody who has supported coverage of the Waynesville Tigers. We do have planned for soccer and some other sports like that, possibly baseball. So stick around for those spring sports. And we also have some Lakeway Hornets baseball coverage coming this year. Or planned to. Three off. So far, I think the Tigers have only shot threes. They're 2 for 4 or 2 for 5, so they're not a terrible record at the moment here. It's 6-3. Favor of the Tigers. 3-point shot for St. Pius, off target. Offensive rebound. That is Brooks, I believe, came down with that. Target, St. Pius, 2 Tigers in the way. We have a Do we have a charge or a foul? Okay, we have an offensive foul. Or a charge. I was about to say, that looked like a good defense by the Tigers. They were set up, ready to go. The winner of this game will face the winner of the earlier game, which is Lincoln College Prep. The loser will face Hannibal. And we have a foul on the floor. Well, we got a foul. I'm going to take a quick look here at the bracket and give you some times. Looks like a 9 a.m. game in the main gym for the loser, and a noon game in the main gym for the winner. The Lady Wildcats will play at 1:30 in the main gym at Rolla High School. We'll have live coverage of that game. Still low score here, 6-3. That free throw no good. So Pius not taking advantage of the score here. They do get the rebound. It is blocked. I believe it's still their ball. Good defense by the Tigers on the play. Take a quick look over here on the computer. It is 26-17. Rolla leading Hazelwood currently. The shot was off target. It's halftime.
Oh, number 13, Colin Smith, his first team set. At the line for the Tigers, shoot two. Number 45.
Fatima defeated the Lady Wildcats today in their semifinal. And I believe Rolla and Fatima will play in the championships, so North County and Licking will play. That game once again will be at 1:30. Free throw good for Waynesville. Both free throws were good. Pius doing a good job spreading the ball. Tigers keeping that middle. They're really keeping the lane unplayable. Offensive rebound. And good drive for St. Pius. It's a three-point ball game. I need a better chair next time I do some games here. Depending on what time the game is, we'll have live coverage of the Waynesville Tigers. And three-point shot again for Waynesville. Tigers one of the supporters, also of the YMCA basketball team Tigers. That bucket is good for the Lancers. Second foul. I believe that's Johnson.
Number 5, Kyle Lewis, and number 10, Elijah.
2:36 remaining here. So one free throw coming off target. Waynesville will come away with the ball. Far, neither team has taken a timeout. Pretty good sized bench for Waynesville. They got a few players up and coming there. Give them a chance to step in for varsity if need be. Waynesville, Lincoln did a similar offense here, kind of a delay game. And I believe we are going to stick with that a little bit. Maybe we got a chance underneath, and the second attempt is good. Turnover out of bounds, which is actually kind of hard to do in this gym because there is a lot of space on the side. The blue tape line is the actual high school line. Yellow is women's college and black is women's college. I believe they're changing women's a little bit too. So we're going to stick to a delay game. We got a defender coming up high on defense, but this little triangle pass is, the problem is they're going to pull all the defenders out to guard these three, and they're going to leave a post player wide open underneath. If you notice the post player standing opposite of the ball, and that will be a turnover, but he was wide open under there. 58 seconds left in the quarter. That's something that I try to get my kids to look for. Spread the floor, look for that easy open layup. Three-point shot up. It is good. It's a three-point game. I want to thank Missouri S&T, John King specifically, for helping get the internet set up. I cover many of the S&T sports also, and very helpful with everything I need. Things are getting more back to normal. Currently, they're getting back to normal. But with what's going on in the world, we never know. Clock running down. Shot up, it's a prayer, no good. So 13-10, we'll take a 1-minute break, we'll be back. Alright, back here. I was wrong, they are out of Festus, which is St. Louis area. He said there's several St. Pius high schools. The logo matches the color, so we will stick with it. Tigers a little bit in trouble there. Not quite the dribble that you want to try to do. And some substitutions going in. Try to have these uploaded tonight, or have them in the process of being uploaded. I still got a couple in the processing. It's long videos take a while. If not, we'll have them done after the weekend. But the live videos will remain up once they're done processing. Actually, the computer I'm using, I bought here at S&T, so bookstore is a very handy place. Got some more live coverage down the road. St. Pius, we have a tie ball game. We'll have some live coverage of the St. James tournament also. Saturday, it depends on what time my team plays and if I can do that game or not. The plan is to cover all the Waynesville games. But schedules change and things definitely change. So once again, not quite the spread, but they're keeping the options open. Now they're moving into that spread a little bit. underneath. Good shot. The defense was pretty good too, but Tigers able to roll that in. So Waynesville, pretty decent job so far here. St. Pius, they are starting to knock down some shots. And narrowly missed the block on that, so we're tied up again. 6 minutes in the first half remain. Underneath, kicked it out, and he'll drive back in. Jump ball, still Tigers basketball, I believe they said. So far, the closest game of the night, we had a close JV Rolla girls and varsity Fox game, but Fox quickly came out and won that game by 20 in the second half. I would like to try some tennis coverage this year too, so I'm going to work on that. Not sure how I'm going to do it. That 3, no good. And we got a player down, so we're going to take a break here. We'll be back.
Instilled in me the commitment to hard work. He came to this country as a farm worker. He worked with strawberries and then in cabinetry. My parents are from Michoacan, Mexico. I grew up Catholic, and we would go to church and baseball when we go to work.
Everything means something. Nothing easy.
I am a product of opportunity. For me, opportunity was football. We can maximize whatever life we want to have for ourselves. It's a privilege.
All right, we are back here. Tiger players being tended to. And I guess my clock did not stop, but I'll correct that in a little bit. About 5 minutes remain in the half. St. Pius will take a lead now. Foul, so 4:36 officially.
Foul number 12, Moss is first, team third. Checking in for the Lancers.
Pius will have a shift change, it looks like.
Number 10, Elijah Hunt. And number 3, Ian Tulin.
Tigers again, another 3. St. Pius probably could have hit it. They were going to try this one. Off the backboard, offensive rebound. That's off target. Second rebound off this for the Lancers. Lancers kick it out. 3. That one off target. And again, another offensive rebound. That one off target also. Tigers finally come away with it. So 4 attempts, and they're going to turn the ball over to Waynesville. Be sure to follow us on Facebook. An offensive foul on the Tigers. And like and subscribe appropriately on Facebook and YouTube, so that way you can be notified for all these live games and more coverage, including Dixon, Richland, Lakeway, and the Licking Lady Wildcats and Licking Wildcats. We provide live district coverage from probably Dixon this year. We'll also be providing coverage from Lakeway if we have to. Waynesville, I believe, will be in St. Louis for their district. We will let you know about that one. They're the bigger class, so they're a week later. Waynesville, coming off a Elite 8 season, losing to the state champions last season. Kickwood Chiefs were the Class 6 champions. Kind of a strategy here that Chris Pill's, I don't know if it's say famous for, but he likes to do this delay game. I try to do something similar when I can. It's a good situational thing. And I'm not sure, that didn't, well, that went well, however that worked. Nico foul with the second layup on that. And ball loose, Tigers have it. Tip in is good, Tigers get a 3-point lead. Tigers on a little bit of a run now. Off target. Might be Brooks again. He's going to take it all the way. Layup. Waynesville now with a 5-point lead. Looks like St. Pius. This is out of Festus, if you're just joining us. They are trying to get it underneath. Nico foul is there. 3-point shot. That is good. Both these Tigers really, several of these Tigers, really just coming off JV squads and filling in for roles that were left by a good graduating class last year. So far, they are kind of meshing and learning pretty well. And we have a 30-second timeout for Waynesville. We'll be back in 1 minute after this.
Perfect. The color of the flowers. The whole place looks amazing. I love it.
It's perfect.
Sophia, whatever happens, we're here to protect you. Thank you.
There's no room for fear in your dream home policy from American Family Insurance. Insure carefully. Dream fearlessly.
Tigers inbound the ball after the timeout. Probably going for a last second shot. The clock is just a hair off of the game clock. Three up, no good. And that'll do it for the half. We are going to send you to Rolla High School for second half action. We'll be back in 10 minutes with more basketball. All right, back here at third quarter action here. Get my quarter fixed. We're going to have a whistle. Tie up for the ball. I believe Waynesville will keep it. A 6-point game over in Waynesville, or over in Rolla High School. That's on the championship side of the tournament. Rolla leading over Hazelwood West right now. So Tigers 2-point lead and got a good drive. Couldn't get the bucket though. And turnover for St. Pius. Tigers again with the inbounds. Brooks will take it in the back. Underneath, foul, not there. A lot of contact, and the ball comes away. St. Pius Lancers up. That might have been blocked. Tigers will come away with it eventually. And that basket rolled in and rolled right back out. Rebound for Waynesville. So far, neither team scored. Still 24-22. Again, defensive rebound for the Tigers. Yeah, a little too late on the pass, but Waynesville is able to bring it back out. Looks like they'll reset just on the edge of the camera. Shot, jumper too hard. St. Pius comes away with it. And Waynesville has space. And slam is good by the Tigers. There's Brooks with the dunk. And whistle on the floor. We'll go into the timeout. We'll take a quick replay of that dunk here. And we're going to take a timeout. We'll be back in 1 minute.
Of any athletic event is generally forgotten over time, but the actions of players, coaches, and spectators leave lasting impressions. The next time you attend a high school game, think of how history will remember you. Choose good sportsmanship and help rekindle the spirit of citizenship. Remember, the lessons you teach today will help develop better citizens in our communities for tomorrow. This message has been brought to you by your friends at the Missouri State High School Activities Association and this local radio station.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the
Back here, Tigers coming out of the timeout. I'm honestly not sure who took it. Both have 4 timeouts, so Brooks again with the score. Both have 4 remaining in the game. And we have a jump ball, I guess, is what they're going to call. 4:26 remain. Still a close contest. It's 28-22, not 26. The winner will play at, I believe, noon. The loser will play at 9 a.m. I can't guarantee I'll be there at 9 a.m. We'll have coverage of Licking at 1:30. That'll be the girls' third place game. Again, Tigers with the bucket. Three-point shot on target. So St. Pius, 5-point game. Tigers don't have to force anything right now. So once again, delay game coming into play. Three-point basket, offensive rebound, up, foul, he'll be fouled. So Nico with the offensive rebound, able to throw a shot up, get disrupted. Smith, it's his second foul for St. Pius. Nico Foul has a couple free throws, and first one of them is good.
Taking back in the game, number 23, Nate Rubel.
And full timeout for Waynesville. We'll be back in 1 minute after this. Bank of Pulaski County is a proud sponsor of the Waynesville Tigers as well as all the area Frisco League teams. Good luck to all the teams this season, and be sure to check them out for all your home loans, vehicle loans, and other money needs. They are a member FDIC. American Family Insurance Agent Teresa Stafford is a proud sponsor of the Richland Bears and Lady Bears, as long as the Frisco League Tournament and all the Frisco League teams and the Waynesville Tigers. Be sure to give her office a call at 573-774-5900 for all your insurance needs. Be sure to check out Alan Hilliard Sports on all forms of media, including Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube, as well as AlanHilliardSports.com for all your updated photos and scores. After the timeout, St. Pius will inbound the ball. A little bit of a full court pressure this time for the Tigers. Single digits separate these two teams. Chris Bill's a Licking graduate. Assistant coach Gamble down there. He's a former state champion with Licking. Coach Stepanzik, a Plato Eagle. There's a lot of Frisco League influence here, people sticking around. Chris Pill's been a college coach through the years and a lot of experience overall.
Number 13, Colin Smith, his third team fourth. Number 10, Elijah Hunt.
Under 2 minutes in the quarter, Tigers, a little bit of pressure there by St. Pius. 3-point shot, that's short. Rebounded, thrown back to St. Pius out of Festus, Missouri. And up. So we're going to have free throws coming for St. Pius.
Now, 45, Nico Foul, his third, Waynesville's first. At the line, shooting 2 free throws. Number 23, Nate Rubel.
And final here, 51-41 from Rolla High School. Rolla will move on to the championship game.
Checking in for the Tigers, number 5, Antonio Todd.
Both those free throws good. 3-point shot, no good. And double dribble on the Tigers. 17 in the quarter. So Sapanzik will come into the game for Waynesville. Nope, that's on St. Pius, the travel. Pius down court here underneath. He's surrounded. He'll be fouled. And he'll pick up free throws. 47 seconds to go.
Foul number 10, Luther Sapanzik, his first.
So Sapanzik will pick up his first foul.
Checking in for the Tigers, number 5, Antonio Todd.
And Antonio Todd will also check in for Waynesville. Still 5-point difference, 32-27. Pretty low scoring contest.
Checking in for the Rangers, number 5, Kyle Lewis. And number 13, Colin Smith.
Lewis and Smith will check in for the Lancers.
And for the Tigers, number 33, Sean Villanea.
More subs coming in here. Steals, so 2-point game. By the Tigers, 15 seconds left in the quarter.
Checking into the Lancers, number 1, Patrick. And number 12, Adrian Moss.
St. Pius will do the same on the other end, so 11 seconds.
Check it back in number 5, Kyle Lewis. And number 13, Colin Smith.
Clock running down, a couple of seconds, 3-point shot just thrown up. And we're going to end the third quarter, 32-30. We'll be back in 1 minute. So St. Pius will start the ball. They trail by 2. Last quarter of play here. 3-point basket is good. Lancers will take a 1-point lead. High pressure this time by the Lancers. corner, three-point shot up, not there. Back to St. Pius. Good. So St. Pius now leads by 3. The basket is good. We are tied up. We have a timeout. Full timeout Waynesville. We'll be back in 1 minute.
Ever hear the one about the frog? Put a frog in a pot of boiling water and it'll jump right out. But put a frog in a pot of cool water and slowly heat it up, and that frog will boil. It's a lie. But as a metaphor for us and all that we go through as veterans,
real-world experience.
it's a story that rings true. We make excuses for how we feel. We push everything down. We tell ourselves the lie that it's easier to stay in that boiling water, to disconnect. And some days, maybe, it is. But you've never been interested in easy. Reaching out is hard. Do it anyway. You're not alone. You've got this. You are not a frog.
Find resources at va.gov/reach.
Clock is still running here. I'll fix it once I get set. So under 6:30 it remains in the game. And turnover on St. Pius. Back to the Tigers. Thank all the people that has helped out this year, no matter what the team or the sport. Three, good, Tigers. Brooks with another 3. It is 22 points for Brooks in the game. Currently leads all scorers in the ball game. Underneath, blocked. I believe Nico Fowl came away with it after the block. So the first Monday we come back to school, and the third we're going to have live coverage from Dixon. That'll be Dixon Bulldogs and St. James Tigers. Battle of the Cats and the Dogs.
Will Wheeler and number 13, Colin Smith.
We have a timeout, I believe. St. Pius on this one. 30, so we'll take a quick 30-second break. Sports would like to give the Tigers and the Royals a good luck message in the YMCA basketball season this year. Both teams are proudly supported by Allen Hilliard Sports, and check out coverage of them on Allen Hilliard Sports on YouTube. Basketball coverage this season is also brought to you by Post Pawn Shop of Pulaski County, right outside the front gate of Fort Leonard Wood. give Dan a call or just check them out, as they have plenty of good deals to buy. So ready to go out of the timeout. St. Pius with the ball. 5 minutes remain in the ball game. 3 points separate these two teams, and it could be a 3 by either team to make a difference. Tigers, good job keeping the ball out of the lane. Corner, 3-point shot up. It's a Pius ball. Something Tigers have done several times. And again, the second time they've stepped out of bounds. Again, good arch, off target a little, and we're going to have a jump ball maybe? Nope, Nico Foul will get the foul. It's his 4th, it looks like, on the board. Three and a half minutes remain in the game. Score remains the same. So I think this is the final score from Waynesville yesterday. Tip in is good. We have a timeout called. I think St. Pius called it. Yep. So we'll be back in 1 minute.
Instilled in me the commitment to hard work. He came to this country as a farm worker. He worked with strawberries and then in cabinetry. My parents are from Michoacan, Mexico. I grew up Catholic, and we would go to church and baseball when we go to work.
Everything means something. Nothing easy.
I am a product of opportunity. For me, opportunity was football. We can maximize whatever life we want to have for ourselves. It's a privilege to be in a country where the vaccine is provided free. They're not going to charge you early on. My mother and my father had COVID. I'm checking in on them every day. There was a lot of buzz because of the vaccine. In order to stay safe, be around our players and my family, this is what I need to do. After I got the vaccine, I got a workout in. I may not be anybody in this world, but when people have an interaction with me, I'll provide them with the best that I can. Maya is 5 years old. We coach her. Others are important. Believe in health and loving other people. That's what we do.
Rolla defeated Waynesville West 51-41 to advance.
So back here into the game. Brooks will inbound it just off camera. Tigers, little teardropper. It is good. 3-point game again. So St. Pius now spreading the ball out a little bit. Underneath, basket is good. So 1-point game again. Pretty much using the whole court here. We have something going on off the court. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be back.
Instilled in me the commitment to hard work. He came to this country as a farm worker. He worked with strawberries and then in cabinetry. My parents are from Michoacan, Mexico. I grew up Catholic, and we would go to church and baseball when we go to work.
Everything means something. Nothing easy.
I am a product of opportunity. For me, opportunity was football. We can maximize whatever life we want to have for ourselves. It's a privilege to be in a country where the vaccine is provided free. They're not going to charge you early on. My mother and my father had COVID. I'm checking in on them every day. There was a lot of buzz because of the vaccine. In order to stay safe, be around our players and my family, this is what I need to do. After I got the vaccine, I got a workout in. I may not be anybody in this world, but when people have an interaction with me, I'll provide them with the best that I can. Maya is 5 years old. We coach her. Others are important. Believe in health and loving other people. That's what we do.
So back here, player being taken care of on that. Picked off by the Lancers. Nearly stolen by the Tigers. 1:35 left in the game. Looks like Nico Fowl will come back in for the Tigers. If I say someone's name wrong, I do apologize. It happens. It happens a lot. Both teams have 2 timeouts. 3-point shot is good. St. Pius will take a 2-point lead. Inbound straight to the corner and hit the 3. And we have a timeout by Waynesville. So we'll be back in 30 seconds.
Guys, my name is Sidney Bateman, aka Reggie. I think it's important to get vaccinated because we have to do our part. And if we don't do our part, then how can we move forward? How can we proceed going on with life? Well, not do your part, get vaccinated, and let's live this thing called life the right way.
Inbounds for the Tigers. Looks like they'll have it right on their bench. I believe Brooks back in the game. Three up, open, off target. Waynesville ball. Teardrop. It is good. Nope, it is not good. Just out of the rim. I mean, it looked like it was going in. We're going to have a whistle. So Panzik will pick up his second foul.
Checking back to the game for the Lancers, number 3, Ian Hewlett, number 12,
There we go. YouTube is having some issues. Be sure to like and follow on Facebook and YouTube and all the proper acronyms. We have a foul.
Number 1, Elijah Griffin.
Elijah Griffin will pick up that foul. 45 seconds still.
How is that not a foul, sir?
Tigers probably going to have to foul, and they will. 29 seconds left in the ball game, and we still have one foul to give before we get free throws here. That way, you guys will be notified when the game is live tomorrow. And second foul. So now we're shooting bonus.
Number 10, Lucas Manson, his third, team 7. At the line, shooting 1-1, David Cobb. Checking into the Lancers, number 5, Kyle Lewis.
The winner will face Lincoln College Prep. The loser will face Hannibal. Both very good teams in this tournament. And the first free throw is good. That makes it a 3-point game. And both those are good, so it is a 4-point difference, 27.6 seconds in the game. Threes in. Tigers take a timeout, 1-point game. We'll be back in 1 minute.
Ever hear the one about the frog? Put a frog in a pot of boiling water and it'll jump right out. But put a frog in a pot of cool water and slowly heat it up, and that frog will boil. It's alive. But as a metaphor for us and all that we go through as veterans,
real-world experience.
it's a story that rings true. We make excuses for how we feel. We push everything down. We tell ourselves the lie that it's easier to stay in that boiling water, to disconnect. And some days, maybe, it is. But you've never been interested in easy. Reaching out is hard. Do it anyway. You're not alone. You've got this. You are not a frog.
Find resources at va.gov/reach.
.5 seconds to go in the game. Tigers going to have to foul, try to get a turnover here, and trying to get a foul. They finally get one, 11 seconds. So we have a timeout called, so we'll be back in 1 minute.
Instilled in me the commitment to hard work. He came to this country as a farm worker. He worked with strawberries and then in cabinetry. My parents are from Michoacan, Mexico. I grew up Catholic, and we would go to church and baseball when we go to work.
Everything means something. Nothing easy.
I am a product of opportunity. For me, opportunity was football. we can maximize whatever life we want to have for ourselves. It's a privilege to be in a country where the vaccine is provided free. They're not going to charge you early on. My mother and my father had COVID. I'm checking in on them every day. There was a lot of buzz because of the vaccine. In order to stay safe, be around our players and my family, this is what I need to do. After I got the vaccine, I got a workout in. I may not be anybody in this world, but when people have an interaction with me, I'll provide them with the best that I can. Maya is 5 years old. We coach her. Others are important. Believe in health and loving other people. That's what we do.
So once again, inbounds following the timeout. That was the Lancers' last timeout. Ball stolen. Tigers have it. It is back into the Lancers' hands. And we have a fight for the ball. Foul. So Tigers will have just about 8 seconds left after this. Currently 1 point lead for the Lancers.
Number 3, Ian Hewlett. Number 4, Will Whelan. And the Tigers checking in.
So 1-and-1 shooting for the Lancers here. Free throw is good. That'll make it 45-43.
Watch the release.
And that one is good.
Timeout, Lancers.
Wait, we have a timeout. Lancers, I think, are out. Nope. Tigers are out, so we'll be back in 1 minute.
Ever hear the one about the frog? Put a frog in a pot of boiling water and it'll jump right out. But put a frog in a pot of cool water and slowly heat it up, and that frog will boil. It's a lie. But as a metaphor for us and all that we go through as veterans,
It's usually real-world experience.
it's a story that rings true. We make excuses for how we feel. We push everything down. We tell ourselves the lie that it's easier to stay in that boiling water, to disconnect. And some days, maybe, it is. But you've never been interested in easy. Reaching out is hard. Do it anyway. You're not alone. You've got this. You are not a frog.
Find resources at va.gov/reach.
So 8 seconds left, 7.9 seconds on the game clock. And we have a foul. So Lancers now will put themselves in the bonus with that. I think they tried to run the clock out, but so now we have a 1-and-1. Not 100% sure the reasoning of that. I would have probably let them try to get the shot and just blocked it if I had to. Instead, they'll send the Tigers to the line. Griffin will shoot free throws, probably the two biggest ones of the night. And with 3 seconds to go, the Lancers will head to the line. So Tigers will need well, the Lancers are pretty much, well, I thought they're going to keep, yep, they're going to keep several back there. So I would say we're going to be a big relay pass if we get a miss here. If there is a make, this game's over. And St. Pius has a very good chance of winning this game, so Tigers will most likely play at 9 a.m. at the main gym in the high school. Both those are good, so St. Pius can honestly let them just throw it up, and that'll do it. St. Pius Lancers will pick up the victory here. Close game, 2 games in a row in Waynesville. They'll play for 7th place. And I believe they will play... Oh, they will play at 9 a.m. tomorrow, so I believe they'll play Hannibal. Have a good night. We'll see you all later. Shot up. That